Turn my headphones up. All right.
Damn, Jay,
It's 8:15 with the Trap Queen. 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 You know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibes. What's up, beautiful people? It is I, Pretty Girl Loves Trap Content. Hope you guys are having a wonderful hump day, okay? We are here Wednesday, and we are discussing Power Book 2 Ghost, okay? I mean, I was just over there at Stansfield checking on your boy and seeing what's going on over there, because it seems like he got a lot going on, all right? So you guys, I need to make sure, doing a little cardio with the fingers, okay? And making sure you guys are doing all of the things, okay? Please make sure you like this video, subscribe, do all the things for your girl. I'm so close to 700 subscribers, so I would appreciate you tell a friend to tell a friend, tell a family member, a church member, a co-worker. I don't care, okay? If they love this type of content, please share. I truly would appreciate that, okay? Just do your girl a little favor, okay? Let's see who's up in here before we get too deep in here, okay? We have Daria. Thank you for coming through. Oh, I miss you too. I appreciate it. Hey, Samara. Yes, hit that like button, all right? What's up, DeMarcus? I had a great vacation. It was good. I'm a little tired, all right? But bear with your girl, all right? I'm sure we're going to have a lot of energy talking about the people we need to discuss today, okay? What's up, Mr. Jones? Yes, let's go. 8:15. Yes, Power Wednesday is kind of back. Kind of. Book 2 is pretty much going to replace BMF. I'm still trying to figure out if I still want to keep Sunday mornings for book 2. I really want to review it a little earlier. But we have to see. We have to see what's going on. But I definitely wanted to speak to y'all on this lovely Wednesday. Okay. But yes, y'all see it. Tariq is back. All right. Tomorrow night. So we got to discuss pretty much before we can talk about what's ahead. We got to take a small step back and see where we left off season 2. I cannot believe we in 3 seasons already. Like, where did the time go? Like, once upon a time, 85% of us hated Tariq. Now I find myself rooting for your boy. Like, where did this even come from? I don't know. But we're going to rock with him, okay? On the strength of his daddy. And his stepdaddy Kanan, all right, and his grandmother Raquel Thomas. Okay, Big Mama, she grandmama too, but we already know Raquel Thomas deserves a little bit of credit for Tariq, okay, because she is the predecessor. All right, so y'all, let's take a look at Tariq and some of his relationships, okay, because it make it a little spicy. Samara, you said you're ready for the show. Yes, I am too. DeMarcus said Tariq is your least favorite character in the Power Universe. I'm not even mad at you. I'm not mad. Tariq is a lot of things. Okay, he's definitely given arrogance. He's kind of low key, just a little bit. Of course, not in the same realm, but he can give you like a little like Bel Air Will power. Bill like. Yeah, he's giving me Will a little bit. Will tends to get on my nerves sometimes. But honestly, Tariq really didn't get on my nerves yet in terms of book 2. So we're going to see if he is consistent with not getting on my nerves, all right? Yes, DeMarcus, he definitely needs some hands. Hopefully this season he can do more than just, point a blicky and shoot somebody. We definitely need him to be more well-rounded when it comes to defending himself and fighting, because not being able to hit, that ain't cute at all. Mr. Jones, you said Tariq bum still, LOL, but I ain't gonna lie, I want little Tariq to win. I know, I don't know why. He's still low-key, I don't want to call him trash, but he's a lot of things, and I cannot believe I'm over here rooting for this young fella, okay? But hey, it is what it is. But I'm sure we're going to enjoy seeing all the mess he gets into this season, okay? So as we recall, your boy Braden Weston, he held it 10 toes down, all right? He took the stand and he held it down for your boy. Braden pretty much he did something that most people's friends would not do for them, okay? He took the charge, not really take the charge because he didn't get any charges, but he pretty much just admitted to being part of, and the founder of Course Correct, okay? He had the documentation right there, everything. He's like, there's no way my dear fellow friend Tariq killed Jabari Reynolds and Officer Ramirez. Like, no way. Okay. So he definitely got Tariq, out the clear because, his brother, Trace, was about to be on there singing. Okay. Singing. And thank God that is not the case. But I honestly do not feel that Trace is out of the picture. I feel like he may be a casualty. I've been low-key wanting Trace to get the business since season 1, okay? So his number is up. His time is up. I will not be surprised if good old Tracy Trace get a little blicky at his body, all right? How many of y'all even care about Trace? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all care if he dies or not. I'm pretty sure y'all don't. But I definitely feel like Trace is probably out of here eventually. Because I honestly think with Braden, he's at this point, he's low-key. He's more than an adrenaline junkie at this point, but that's what started it. He's low-key a full-blown drug dealer now. And I think he needs to start feeling the repercussions of this business. Don't get me wrong. Putting a nice little suit on and sitting on somebody's stand, that takes a lot of courage. But when you start losing people, especially as many people as your boy Tariq has lost, it starts tapping at your little soul, okay? So we're going to see what happens when Braden really becomes the center and the subject of, just grieving and just loss and just taking L's. He hasn't really took too many L's, like really detrimental L's at this point. So I want to see what type of character that builds. Now, if you watch the previews, okay, we see he's itching, okay, crackhead itching to confess to Tariq what went on with good old Lauren, okay? And Effie's like, nah, bruh, we got to take this to the grave, okay? You cannot snitch on her to her boo, all right? Not at all right? So, Braden, I feel like if you want to be in this game, you're going to have to take some L's. I mean, this is a drama. So, no happy endings and, happy storylines up in here. So, we're going to see what happens. We're going to, at this point, he's moved out. So him and Tariq are no longer roommates. I won't be surprised if good old Braden get a nice little penthouse situation, or he may just move in with his parents because they probably want a good eye on him. But he's going to be over there pushing weight, looks like, in Wall Street. And if we know the people at Wall Street, they like to get high, okay? But they also don't mind calling the po-po either. So we got to be real slick what we doing up there in the Wall Street because they don't play, all right? So this ain't your regular old fiend, okay? And the Van Wyck, okay? Shout out to the Van Wyck. I actually passed that by on the way to the airport because y'all know I don't be in Queens like that, okay? The only time I'm up in Queens if I'm going to the airport. So shout out to Moochie. I was thinking about her. We definitely will have to link up eventually. But this ain't your regular crackheads that we're going to be dealing with. We're dealing about rich, prestigious, entitled cokeheads. So we got to be careful, okay? For real. What's up, the Soul Firm Entertainment? What's up? You said Trace and Braden can both go take Tariq with. Oh, Lord. I don't blame you. They all be set tripping up in there. Okay. Hey, Nita. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it. But yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on with good old Braden. And I'm also curious as to what's going to happen between him and your boy Kane. You know, they were kind of little buddy previously. So I don't know. I don't know if we need that again. I really didn't need that in the first place, but we gonna just have to see how Brayden is involved. But I think we may see him a little more with the Tejadas, a little more with Monet. He was low-key kind of itching to work with Monet just a little bit. She don't trust him, which we don't trust you, Monet. But yeah, we gonna see. We gonna see, okay? So let's move on to Tariq's love life. All right. So we left off one of the last scenes of episode 10 of season 2. Him pretty much low-key just suggesting that good old Effie possibly transfer to Stansfield because they have a great little robotics program there. And I'm like, do we really need Effie there? I'm honestly keeping it real with y'all. I wouldn't mind it, okay? Because her, I believe she's Danielle. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know DeMarcus, you probably know all the facts. But to make it more spicy, I think we kind of need her involved a little more. Just him going back into, you know, or her traveling to another school. That's too complicated. That's too much. Like, we need her on the home front, especially if good old Lauren is out the picture. We see it look like Diana over there busting it wide open to somebody else. So we need Effie there to spice it up a little bit. All right. We need to do that. Let's see here. DeMarcus, you said Effie will transfer to Stansfield. Yeah, I definitely see that as well. And I do also need to see more light-skinned Keisha. I know she was on the Crew Has It podcast. I didn't finish it, but I hope to see more of her character. Nita, you asked me, did I rewatch season 2? I rewatched the finale. Was it last night or today? I can't recall. I'm all over the place, honestly. But I did rewatch the finale because I pretty much remember, you know, what happened with the season. But I just wanted to get, you know, just fully acclimated to what occurred on the very last episode. But yes, I'm excited. Let's see here. DeMarcus, you said Tariq want to keep his eye on Effie. Yeah, they say keep your enemies close. Do we feel she's an enemy? We don't know. We do know she snuck up in that bed quite easily after allegedly offing your girl. But there are some people who believe that Lauren's not dead. I believe she is deceased, but I guess we would need to confirm some type of way, possibly to everyone to get on board. We're going to have to see, but I pretty much took Miss Sullivan's word for it when she told good old Sax that Lauren died in a car accident. So we're going to have to just see what happens with Lauren. Nita, you believe nobody, no death. I understand, you know, but I understand what y'all saying too. But I still feel that she's dead, or if she isn't dead, she's not going to really be around like that. Like, you know, you may see her in the ICU situation, or, you know, hurry up to witness protection or something. But I don't really see her being a big factor in this season. So in my head, she's as good as dead if she's not really going to be a pivotal piece in the storyline. But we still need more people to spice it up. Okay, we already know we need the Tasha and Angie. Well, we don't really need, but they like to put in like the Angie and Tasha, like, you know, triangle, if you will. So will they bring another girl in the mix? I don't know. We're gonna have to see. But I definitely don't see Lauren being, of course, a student at Stansfield. Okay. The girl is probably shooketh. All right. She do not need to be up in there. All right. Canonical Studies will not see her in that classroom. All right. Mr. Jones, you said Effie and Diana gonna be at Stansfield. Diana gonna find out about Tariq and Effie. And she gonna slap, oh boy. Well, I mean, we should really have Clay because Diana was over there stealing the bricks too. So once she finished slapping Tariq, if she does, then Tariq, I don't condone violence, but a good pointing at, or maybe like a little slap on the wrist, like, here, girl, you stole my bricks. But he already kind of told her, he already knew about that anyway. But I wouldn't mind seeing Diana at Stansfield, especially if Monet, she's grieving now. So she may, at least want to fulfill some sort of like redemption by at least having one of her kids go to the school of their choice, if you will. I mean, that's not Diana's first choice, but I could see her going to Stansfield. I mean, they might as well, because they always up in the campus like there's no security anyway. Well, we're gonna see what's going on with Diana and her big mouth. All right. DeMarcus, you said, so they turning Lauren into Lamar now. I could not. Oh gosh, yes, Daria, R.I.P. Bobby Caldwell. Yes, that's so sad. R.I.P. y'all. Oh Lord, every day seems like we losing somebody. The Soul Firm Entertainment, for them to move the story forward, for Tariq being betrayed, they need Lauren to be dead. I agree. Kind of like a Raina situation, Ooh, Mr. Jones, Tariq gonna clap Bruce Andre. I don't know if you're ready for all that. I don't think you're ready for that, jelly. I don't know now, Tariq. We already know. She peeped. If y'all peep, some of her dialogue, she said she likes the older gentlemen, okay? She don't really be messing with these little preppy boys at Stansfield. She probably over there, messing with the dope boys and Queens or what have you. So we gonna see, if I definitely feel like they need to really add more of Bruce Andrea. Like, I really want more of her. Like, I want more of 2-Bit, okay? If y'all not fans of 2-Bit, oh well, I am, okay? Hashtag bring 2-Bit back. But not saying he really will be a great part of the story. He probably won't, but I just like 2-Bit. Whatever. BB, you welcome. You said, why was Tariq care he killed his dad? That is definitely facts. He's definitely heartless, BB. Yeah. How could you be so heartless? So yes, we're gonna see what's in store for Effie and her big secret dun 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 about Lauren. Do I feel she I don't know, I feel like eventually her story, her secret will get out. It's just a matter of when. Now, shout out to Brillo. He did mention that he believes, or he had a question if Kane and Effie will get into it. And so we're watching the finale. Kane, he's been flirting with Effie. He flirt with everybody, low key. But he was like, dang, I thought he pretty much told Tariq, like, hey, I thought you was messing with, Effie with her fine ASS. And he was like, mind your business, keep your mouth to yourself. He was like, all right, Negro. So I really see that's probably going to set us up for Effie possibly messing with Kane, either to get Tariq or make him jealous if she noticed he's backing away, either because he don't want any attachments or if he just not feeling her, okay? Or if she needs to use Kane in some type of way, like keeping her secret about Lauren quiet, or probably advancing, her drug dealer career, if you will. I know you're not a fan of 2-Bit, Nita. Oh gosh, but I don't know why. Call me toxic. DeMarcus, said you would love for Bruce Andrea to hook up with Kane. Ooh, right? That would make sense because she likes the dope boys. He is a little older. I can see that. Writers, make them edits if it's not in already. I definitely like that. Anita says, somebody said in my comments is that Effie is pregnant. Not a gun, but pregnant stick. Yes, I was rewatching that clip from the previews and she was kind of getting something. And I thought the same thing. And I was just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? Do we need a baby already? We just had good old, eating broccoli, dry, unseasoned broccoli and spaghetti with Mama Tasha. Okay? We don't need another offspring over there in the cabin in the woods with Tasha. Okay, Tasha, you can burn. Like, I understand you in the woods and the general store may not have the lorries or that many options, but I'm gonna need you not to feed spaghetti and broccoli. That's not cute. Okay. I ain't seen no garlic bread. I ain't seen no Parmesan cheese. I barely saw any sauce. Like, what are we doing now? We got, I mean, maybe it's not smart to be witness protection to have, DoorDash and stuff. I mean, that's probably ain't smart. But we got options. You can always change your name. You don't have to open the door. Tasha, get it together. But yeah, I don't need a baby in the mix, but that would make it spicy. So I really wouldn't mind. We're going to have all the drama we can get. So, oh, Lord, Tariq and Effie baby. Would that be, I mean, it would be a cute little baby, real fly. But practical, no. And then she would have to deal with do I want to be in school or not? We don't need Effie over here dropping out of school, okay? She's going to be the greatest CEO drug dealer known to man. We do not need her to be dropping out of the school, okay? No statistic here. All right. Jacoby, you said, I don't think they will do going to the pregnancy route, but you never know. They may switch it up. Exactly. Oh, Lord. Do y'all really want to see Tasha as a grandmother? We already see Big Mama. Is Big Mama still on the bottle? We got questions. And I need answers, okay? And speaking of Tasha St. Patrick, aka Vanessa Edwards, and then we have Olivia Edwards, okay? Those are their new names, straight out of the Cosby Show. But yes, Tariq, I was so mad at this scene, y'all. Like, sad, because y'all really could have let Tariq hug his mama and his sister, at least for the last time. Like, who out there in the woods that could have seen them? Like, nobody. And if you got this far, I mean, you might as well take the risk. I'm just saying, you could have put a mask over the boy's head, a paper bag, something. Like, he could have hugged his mama. Like, I just felt the stress up in his chest that he couldn't hug his mammy. Then she had a nice little fluffy wig. Like, it would have been a good old time. But I don't know. But I want to ask y'all, do y'all think Tasha is going to make an appearance in book 2? Now, while y'all thinking about this, I'm just going to play a little clip. Actually, watch the Breakfast Club interview. I did post this as a short, but I'm going to just post this clip of a little tease. It seemed like maybe a pregnancy slip up because we know Naturi Naughton is pregnant. So I don't know if she was supposed to release this information. I think she still would be all right, but just watch this and let me know what y'all think. If she's going to appear in book 2 or book 4.
Better
I
for
actually
women
was just
going
on
through
set
that,
yesterday filming.
Okay. Really?
On the infamous show.
Ooh.
But well, I don't know if I'm supposed to say
Ooh.
that. Wait a minute. Was I supposed to say that? Shit. Okay. Well, anyway.
So that's Ghost too.
We'll see which one it is.
Wow.
So, for some reason, I feel like it would make more sense for it to be book 4 force. One, Lord knows they need the drama over there, okay? They need all of the help, okay? 2, I feel like at this point when she was doing an interview, book 2 already finished filming unless they were filming season 4, okay? And 3, she mentioned Tasha is not dead yet. So was she low-key implying that Tasha will possibly be in the danger of death? And of course, we know Tommy ain't really feeling her. Okay. So what do we think? What do you think? Like, is it with her son or her kind of ex-brother-in-law? Hey, Monique Nicole, how are you doing, boo? Thank you for coming through. Make sure y'all like this video for your girl, okay? Mr. Jones, he said, hopefully so Tommy can clip her. Now, don't get me wrong. Tasha get on my nerves, but I don't want her to die. We don't need Yaz in the system. No key. I mean, maybe she would be a little better because she did have a nice, wholesome family that she was with before Tariq got her. She could have had a great life. Now she over there in the cabin in the woods, child. Ugh, eating spaghetti and broccoli. DeMarcus, he said, Vanessa does have that burner phone and Olivia's teddy bear. Yes, thank you for bringing it up because I was thinking about that too. She does still have access to Tariq because of the burner phone. So I hope they, circle back and bring that up. And there's some type of way that we can communicate with Tariq. Okay, she did hand Tasha a letter from Tariq. But he told Yaz not to tell anyone. So I'm not sure if Yaz will tell Tasha she has that burner phone. But we know Tasha. She's an investigator. She's smart and she's sneaky. So I'm sure she could be cleaning up Yaz's room and she hear a little vibration in the teddy bear. And she's like, this ain't no Tickle Me Elmo. This ain't no Teddy Ruxpin. What's going on here? So I could see her finding that phone and then something happens, or someone else finds Tariq's phone and then low-key finds some type of way to realize like who, if Tasha answers the phone and then they trace the call. Like it could be a whole hot mess of a thing. We don't know. Okay, my brain be reaching. We don't know, but that can be another way of Tasha meeting her ultimate fate. But we know Courtney Kemp loves Tasha's character, so we don't know if she would even take it there for Tasha to die on the show. You think from the clip it's Tommy needed? Okay. DeMarcus said he don't care what you call her. He said Vanessa, Tasha gotta go. Jacoby, you said both. Hard to pick. Okay. Let's see here. Mr. Jones, he said, what if Tommy clipped Tasha and Rick double back and kick? Oh Lord, I can't even talk. Not my beloved Kate. Not my beloved Kate Egan. Oh Lord. No, you did not just curse in front of me. Oh Lord. Oh no. I can't see your boy Tariq clipping a grandmother. I'm just saying. Shout out to Holly. No, I mean, that would be explosive, but I would probably pay passed out as well. So I don't wish that to happen. Okay. All right. So let's move on. But before I do so, I do want to state for Tariq's story to evolve, I feel like he does need to kind of separate himself from Tasha and Yaz and kind of be his own band, if you will. So I think that's why they kind of put this storyline as is. So Tariq doesn't really have anyone, to really lean on. But I also question how's his relationship with Saxe going to be, because we're going to talk about Saxe a little more as well. But we already know Saxe had a hard on for James St. Patrick, okay? James pretty much had to do with your boy Saxe's whole department dying damn near. Okay, so he went as far as to, trying to frame your boy Ghost, trying to kill Ghost. Like, it was a lot. And Ghost low-key spared his life at one point. So, I don't know. I feel like Saxe is softening up to Tariq. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes a low-key ally. But we already know Saxe is over there having a mayonnaise love with Sullivan. Therefore, he stated he is going to do all he can to help him, or to help her, figure out what's going on with the whole Lauren situation. But Tariq is not guilty of that, really. So I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Saxe may helping Tariq on certain things on some level. I don't know. Why is Saxe growing on me out of all these years, Lord? I don't even know. Check my temperature. Let's see here. Tariq needs to pump some iron. Yes, iron, calcium, vitamin A, B, C, D, and F, all the vitamins. He need all the things, girl. All the things. Maybe you can get him one of them Flintstone vitamins to do something, child, because he need a little help, okay? Yes, he has no relationship to Kate. I don't even know if they've ever been in the scene together. I don't recall. No, I don't think so. DeMarcus said, if Tommy killed Tasha, Tariq would turn savage and try to kill Tommy. Yes, he would try. Ooh, that would be an interesting finale of like Force. Jesus Christ. Drink some protein shake so he can grow up and look more manly. Yeah, I feel like it's there. Like, I feel like we need, even though he's getting taller, I feel like Michael Rainey, I feel like he does work out a little bit. I watched a couple of his vlogs. He's not really too fancy on the gyms as Braden is. But it may come. They may have to write that in. Okay, season 4, Tariq buffs up a little bit. Okay. Rick need to go to jail to get his body right, Nita. No, I don't know if he need to go to jail now, because Big Brutus and them, he maybe have, to watch some draws or something, but I don't really see him pumping no iron in jail, okay? That would be a funny scene to me. Yeah, I think Saxe is actually going to die, Nita. I don't really see Saxe being around too much longer. I feel like, how Courtney Kemp says you have to earn your death. I feel like if he helps Davis or help Sullivan get back at Davis, is a done deal. Like, I feel like it's Saxe run its course. We've been around and dealing with Saxe for a decade at this point, really longer than that. So I think we will be okay with Saxe going bye-bye, okay? All right. Hey, Bonnie Love. I haven't seen your name before. Thank you for coming through. Let's see here. Girls won't be mad at that comment. Which comment? Are you talking anything about his grandson? Yes, he would be. So let's move on, y'all. Oh, Lord. Good old Nene and Dante. Okay. So we left off with Nene. Sorry. Oh, every time he said Nene, I just like died laughing. Like, child. But Dante Spears, aka Mecca, turned out to be the GOAT of global snitching. Okay. And of course, she don't mess with the snitches. She only mess with the real true drug dealers. Okay. So long story short, her and Mecca was trying to conspire to kill good old Papi Chulo, aka Lorenzo. But once Tariq told Monet that Dante was snitching, she was like, oh no, we need to reverse this, okay? Reverse draw 4. Uno, okay? We need to go ahead and kill my baby daddy, my first one, and keep my second one around for now, okay? So she ends up killing Dante, all right? I'm annoyed because I felt like they could have did more with Mecca's character. Like, I feel like that was just a ball that was dropped. I get it with the writers. He served his purpose, but I feel like as a viewer, as a watcher, I feel like they could have did so much more. Like, I wanted more, at least 2 seasons and just a better storyline. I feel like there was so much more there that he just left on the table and they just gave up. Like, did the person who, recommended and added Dante / Mecca, did he quit, get fired, got sick? Like, let us sister know, because y'all completely dropped the ball. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, he is now deceased, all right, at the hands of his baby mother, okay? Hey, Azure TV, new name. Thank you for coming through. You said Brayden is buffer than Tariq, but in real life, Brayden's like 30. Yes. Gianni. Ooh, I don't want to mess up his last name. But yeah, he's definitely like in his late 20s. So it's definitely a big a big age gap. Michael Rainey, I believe, is like 21, 22. And Gianni, he's at least like 26 to 28. So it's definitely an age difference. So, Tariq's still over there eating the Chick-fil-A, okay? Because if y'all don't know, he loves the Chick-fil-A. I should say Michael, my bad. Anita, you said I really think Theo and Davis will be behind Saxe's death. Yes, definitely Davis. I already, like, as soon as that one of the last scenes between Davis and Saxe in the boardroom, I was like, oh yeah, Davis gonna handle it. Jacoby, you said he only signed on for 1 season. I understand that, but I still feel like, okay, if you sign up for 1 season, if the storyline is weak for that 1 season you sign on, then not really for the actor, but I'm like for the writer, like, okay, maybe we need to pass or maybe do something else. Because I understand, like, that's why Lobos died the way he did, is because he had another show. But I had no qualms about Lobos, like, art at all. Like, I love the way, they kind of, left him off of the show. Like, he died a glorious death. But I felt like it was cool. It was 3 seasons. I was happy. I was full. But Mecca, I was hungry for more. Like, I don't know. But at the same time, he did low-key get on my nerves. But I really wanted this whole, like, Fast and Furious, like, Vin Diesel rock situation between him and Lorenzo, and I really didn't get it. I don't know, maybe that's the bird in me, like, just wanted, like, them to, like, really fight and duke it out. But it didn't happen. Whatever. All right. DeMarcus, you said, I wonder if Noma knew if Mecca was a CI. Yes, we'll get into that. No, Noma was Mecca supplier. Yes. And you said Soul Firm Entertainment, and I doubt she knew he was a CI. Yeah, we'll definitely get into that. Yes. Jacoby said you want to see the two baldies fight. Not really about them being bald, but I don't know. Just since they look so similar and they both had, you know, low-key, you know, it's like low-key a favorite love situation for the love of Nene. Like, I wanted to see something. Give a girl something. Okay? Y'all gave me nothing. As your TV said, when our cousin 2-Bit coming back. I was just talking about 2-Bit. I don't think the people want him like that, but I want to see 2-Bit, okay? Even though he has his solid ways, he has his grimy ways, but I feel like I didn't get closure on 2-Bit. I don't know how they will write him back in, because I feel like he's always going to be pressing Tariq. He don't respect Tariq at all, so I don't really know how well he would truly fit in Tariq's story, but I wouldn't mind a 2-Bit. Maybe he could spice up Force a little bit, because we already know Force is just working with the salt and pepper. Force needs some Lowry, some onion powder, some seasoning salt, some, you know, Goya. Like, it needs a lot. We need to just raid the seasoning department and spice up some Force, because it's giving dry. It's giving like shake and bake. It is not giving anything right now. Oh gosh, DeMarcus, you said Mecca put Lobos on the radar of Angela. He could have put Noma on the radar if he was alive, possibly. As your TV say, doesn't respect Tariq, but he did save his life. That's something that is definitely facts. But I feel like he saved it more so because he wanted that bread. Okay, it was definitely a selfish thing, you know. Too bad he thinks long term, you know, but he is definitely one of the game. I mean, he gave up his own best friend because of the street rules. Like, you really can't get more solid, more gangster than that. All right. Mr. Jones said that's messed up, PG. You wanted Monet to leave Zoe. Sorry. Hit that like button. Yes, y'all, please. What's up, Detroit? What's up, Barillo? Yes, the Detroit fam is up in here. Thank y'all for coming through. You said, did I see your grandson in New York City? Now, who would I be up in the trap telling my biz naives? Like, no, I'm not telling you no information of what possibly went on the campus of Stansville. Sorry, you're just going to have to see. You're going to have to tune in March 17th. To figure it out, okay? Oh gosh. All right. So let's move on from Nene and Dante. Okay. Let's get over to the whole like Tejada situation. Okay. We got Papi Chulo. Okay, Lorenzo. We got Diana. We got Drew, and we got Kane. All right. Diana, I feel like she's gonna be in a courtroom very soon. Okay. Now, if y'all don't recall, if y'all haven't been updating on my channel, me and Brillo typically do a rewatch of Power, okay? And we're on season 4 right now. So, and it's funny because one of the reasons why I wanted to rewatch Power is because we have all these offsprings, all, you know, these different installments. So I wanted to go back to the Mecca, no pun intended, to really just pick up the things that we may have forgotten, you know, in the original Power. So one thing that Tommy and Ghost always mentioned was plausible deniability, okay? They always drilled that in. They did it with Sean, and they did with a couple other people, okay? So they always, had certain threads and themes in the original Power that they would sprinkle in, some of the offsprings, aka book 2. All right. So I feel like since Diana looked in that bag, I feel like she may get called to somebody's stand or what have you. But I feel like she kind of would be over Tariq. We see, in the previews, she busting it wide open, throwing that thing in a circle. She done got deflowered. Okay. And I just want to figure out who is deflowering Monet. I mean, Lord, not Monet. Oh, Lord. Well, she act like she need to be deflowered because she always stiff and got to add it too. But yes, Diana, I don't know who she knocking the boots with, okay? But Papi Chulo, if he's still alive, he ain't gonna have it if he finds out. And Kane may handle that as well, okay? So Diana, if you love this boy, keep him away from the house, okay, baby girl? Smooches. All right, Drew. Drew stresses me out. I need his boo thing. Why can't I think of his name right now? I'm getting live blank. This is what I call live blank when I forget a name that I damn well knew before I went on live. DeMarcus or whoever in the chat, let me know who Drew's boo's name is. Why it's not coming to me? But y'all already know who it is, okay? He need to die. Yeah, Everett. Thank you, Brilla. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Everett needs to die. He's been needing to die. He's a loose situation, okay? He needs to be tied. He need to be cut. Let's see here. Let me see what y'all talking about. As Yuri said, do I ever do power panels? You did a series finale of Raising Kanan on my channel. Yeah, I do. I'm on panels all the time, child. Panel me out, okay? I was a P. Diddy of panels at one point. But I, be on Brilla's channel. I'll be on Moochie's channel. I'll be on Miss K's channel. I'll be on a lot of channels, all right? Let's see here. Brilla said, who cares? PG grandson already threw her in the trash. Oh, Lord, I can't. Let's see here. DeMarcus said Kane will use the advice that Mecca mentor him to run the street game and move smart. Of course, yeah, Kane, he need work, but he's a work in progress. Okay, so I feel like Kane is getting smarter. Like the brain cells is definitely accumulating. We just gonna have to see because we already know he low key a mama boy, and he gonna be stuck under Monet's thumb. So we're gonna have to see what happens with Kane. I hope they keep him around because I still do like Kane. Let's see here. Let's see. Brillo, you said Azure TV must be new. Lock in, bro. Yeah, let's lock in to the team. All right. Yes, Marcus Everett is definitely loose. And so Mary said Everett needs to go big time. Just a distraction. He talks too much. Yes. And of course, watching the finale, Everett was mentioning to Drew, yes, the faculty pretty much called me in saying I, had access to a building I had no clue about. So, yeah, just clip him. Somebody, please. Okay. Pretty of the please. Everett gotta go. Distraction. For real. But we're going to see Drew over there just Carl Thomasing it out. If his boo died, child. So I don't even know. We need to keep Everett alive or not because Drew, he already be on the attitude like on 1,000. So he probably be in a dark room drawing pictures of Everett if Everett died. I don't know. But Everett still got to go. Brilly said, grandson said, hey, what a bill came to the house for Kane. It was past due. No. See, Kane is a squatter, okay? Squatters don't be, necessarily always paying the bills all the time. They figure out a way. They be finagling, like, ooh, they be dodging, head on a swivel. So Kane, he's straight for now. I'm going to just tell bruh to go ahead and get some bottles of water stocked up so we ain't got to worry about the water bill being due. All right. Hey, Jay Watt. Hey, how are you doing? You said Kane is your favorite character in book 2, DeMarcus. Okay, good to know. Monet should clip Everett Rock would do it. Definitely facts. And I actually feel like that's not far of a stretch. Monet may do it. What you see over there, Everett, not doing too much. Yes, he can go. Everett death will turn up Drew. Definitely facts. So, you know, we always need those deaths that can be the catalyst of somebody really just stepping it up. And we need that out of Drew, okay? Drew, you've been in the corner long enough. Time for you to put in some real work. All right, bruh. Kane, stop being on Tariq's you know what, okay? Stop getting jealous of Tariq. Like, y'all, when I rewatched last episode of season 2, when Monet just manipulated him, like, oh, Tariq killed his daddy. Oh, Tariq killed his daddy? Oh, I'm gonna kill my daddy. That shit was hilarious to me. That will live rent-free in my brain, okay? So I'm gonna need Kane to really get over this whole thing he got with Tariq. Do y'all truly think I won't be mad if Tariq and Kane kind of team up? Like, does Kane have the ability to really be Tariq's Tommy? Like, that will low-key be fire. I just need Kane to really be a little more submissive and understanding his role. See, this is the thing. You have to know your role. Even though Tommy always wanted more responsibility, he really truly wanted to feel like a partner. But of course, narcissistic Ghost was really not trying to hear that, okay? But I really would not be mad if Kane and Tariq just really team up on some real deal Holyfield-ish. Like, what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do, writers? Let a sister know. Let a sister know he will be a part of the family. Who you talking about? Kane, Brillo. And see, now that we lost Freaky Zeke, Tariq can take his place. Tariq don't have no mommy, low-key, okay? Monet has a little void to fill in her heart, all right? And Tariq, I'm just saying, he's a great add to the house, okay? So yes, Monet, go ahead and just adopt Tariq. Not really, just joking, y'all, because she's a horrible mother. Kane is young OG Kanan. Hey, DeMarcus. Young OG Kanan. Maybe. Rick O'Kane, a bullet sandwich. You are right about that, Mr. Jones. But how many times have we seen situations in the Power universe where somebody really be neat and the blickies pointed at them, but something happens to where they either get redeemed or we have to look at the bigger picture and really team up with a low-key opera enemy? That kind of happens. So I feel like all's well can ends well. We can kind of really, kind of put that on the back burner for now, okay? Your boy Braden got us off the hook. Let bygones be bygones, all right? Yes, Tasha is coming back. I was posing this question earlier, but I truly think it may be on Force versus book 2. All right, so let's move on from the Tejadas, okay? As a whole. And let's talk a little bit about where we left off with Nene, okay? So probably the 4th or 5th most annoying detective in the Power universe, Kevin Whitman, has called Nene with the news that Freaky Zeke is deceased, okay? So it was kind of interesting because when he called her, he asked, like, hey, pretty much, may I speak to the guardian of Freaky Zeke? And she was like, this is his mother. Now, I'm sure as a detective, him not realizing, oh, I thought this was his aunt. Now she telling me she the mammy. What's really going on here? Let me start doing the math. Let me start getting the calculator out and see what's really pop-a-locking, okay? So I feel like Whitman, he's gonna be on that ass. I feel like he's needing to really be really trying to figure out what's going on, because if y'all recall his last conversation with Freaky Zicky, it was a little peculiar. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to figure out like what's going on with Carrie, like what really happened to her. And, you know, Whitman provided Freaky Zeke with a photo of Monet a couple of blocks from Carrie's apartment. And Freaky Zeke, at that point, he realized, like, oh, my mama did that ish. But he protected her. He gave her an alibi, pretty much saying, like, hey, you know, she was picking me up from Carrie's apartment, even though I discovered her. You know, Whitman knew it was low-key a lie, but he just ran with it. But the fact that seemingly an innocent kid is now dead, and in the midst of all of this craziness with this family, and he still hasn't really truly solved Carrie's death, I feel like Whitman is going to be a problem. DeMarcus, you said Tariq got what he deserved with Kane because he set up Kane some way. Kanan. Yeah, they all done dirt. So karma. And then, of course, the most bozo move of Papi Chulo thinking he's killing Mecca, but he ends up killing Freaky Zeke, shooting. How many yards is this? This is a good at least 10, 15 yards away. Low-key, good aim, okay? High-key, bad vision. And then, of course, when he gets home, he realizes that he did not kill Mecca, that his baby mother did. So not only did you not protect the family as you tried to do so, you low-key ended up hurting the family by killing your low-key son. Okay, I would say stepson, but I mean, they married. We don't really do steps when we in the same household, technically. They're not really in the same household. He really didn't know Freaky Zeke like that, but that's his wife's son, okay? So are we feeling like Monet is going to kill Lorenzo? Are we feeling that the person who's really been Tariq's mom down south is going to kill Lorenzo? Like, what do y'all think? I feel like Monet is going to be in cahoots with orchestrating possibly the killing of Lorenzo, but I don't know if she's going to be the one that pulls the trigger. But I don't know, y'all. This is going to be interesting. Because if y'all didn't see, there were some unreleased clips. And I really don't like to do too much digging because I'm still low-key a fan and don't really want to know too much because I want to be like, you know, y'all, like, I just want to watch the show. Yes, I review it, but I don't like to do too much of a deep dive because I still want to like be surprised and have some surprising elements. So I don't want to like know too much. But it seems though Lorenzo's possibly going to have a hard time keeping this lie alive, okay? You think somebody else is going to do it, Jacoby? Yes, I feel the same way too. So, Papi Chulo, your days may be numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so Davis, here's what I feel about Davis. I feel like it's going to get real close to him getting the clankety clank, you know, the nice little cute bracelets, okay? But I feel like in order to stay out of the prison system, he's going to possibly have to kill Saxe and or get his hands dirty, okay? Let's get dirty. So yes, I feel like his brother, we know he's sick. He's probably going to die. Now, would y'all really try to get y'all brother out if he's near death and he's telling you he don't want you to fully investigate and try to get him out? I mean, I don't know. Davis, it may be just best for you to keep him in there, bro. I know that sounds horrible, okay? But I'm just saying, he's sick. He already in there. He said he'd rather you be out there than him in there. Like, what's the point of the roles reversing at this point? I don't really know. I know it sounds horrible as a character of me, but don't really take this personally about my life decisions. This is just a TV show, okay? But Davis, I really feel like he's going to be in some sticky predicaments. I really hope that they introduce a wife that we can see, because all the dirt he's been doing, I need somebody to tear that ass, okay? Because he out there really being real reckless, okay? But yes, I really feel like Saxe is going to be in some horrible territory, dealing with Davis, dealing with his brother. And the fact that they have him so closely, like, that's really peculiar to me, for Davis to really have Saxe investigating this case, and for him not to really truly be upfront and say, hey, this is my brother. Like, Saxe has been a part of the legal and the justice system for a very long time, okay? Even a rookie can find out this information. I understand they may have different, fathers or mothers, different last names, but I don't think it would take a rocket science to really figure out, like, hey, Davis is having me investigate the murder or the charges of his brother. Like, it don't really, the math just don't math, okay? Hey, Mr. Jones said Maryland needs to be showed. I'm not sure what that means. But yes, we have to figure out what's going on with that. And then the top two most annoying detective in the Power universe, Blanca Rodriguez. I am so not happy to experience her in yet another season in any Power show. Not only is she maybe a part of this season of Power Book 2, it looks like she will possibly be a part of season 2 of Power Book 4 Force. I'm like, what in the double dipping is going on here, okay? But I guess we got to deal with her in her tight teeth investigating Tariq St. Patrick yet again. And I'm so annoyed. I'm so annoyed. Like, I guess we got to spice it up. I do not want a whole nother situation where we got to see Tariq in court again. Maybe we'll see Monet in court or something. I just hope that this whole situation with Blanca investigating Tariq, I need that to be just done in 2 episodes or less. I do not need to see Blanca Rodriguez dealing with Tariq St. Patrick for no 11 episodes. I do not need that in my life. I am asthmatic. I don't have time at all. Please and thank you, Power writers. Okay. Okay, Mr. Jones, Davis's wife. Thank you for reminding me of that. Hey, HEA, what's up? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. No, Tariq. Facts. And of course, we have Saxe over here, pillow talking, having mayonnaise love with Sullivan. I think that's going to be part of his demise, where he's pretty much going to try to help her investigate anything she needs help with in terms of Lauren. Have fun. And then we have Whitman. We don't know how involved he's going to be, but I'm pretty sure he's going to be a factor. And then we got Tate. Now, I love Tate as a character. He got his brother on board, possibly as doing security. Tate is a lot. Tate is funny. I love him. Charismatic. Real shiesty, slimy as you know what, okay? So I'm hoping he's just going to serve as another ally for Tariq, because we know with the Tariq-like character, okay, a St. Patrick needs some options, okay? We need the connections, and Tate is always that door that we need. So I hope Tate stays in Tariq's back pocket and do not become an op, because we don't need that in our life, okay? I'm sorry, HEA. I'm sorry for the graphic. Just cover like the middle part of the screen if you don't want to see Saxe in bed. But you can see it. But I was sparing y'all. They got on clothes. They wasn't doing the mayonnaise thing. So I thought I did you a favor. But y'all, Tariq, he has a lot going on. He got the Tejadas. He got Davis over there. He got the Popo staring at him. And then we got, some new people that's coming on. And, we got, some spice going on. We got, I believe, Akime. Akime B. I feel like I'm butchering this guy's name, and I truly apologize. But if you're not familiar with The Wire, he plays Chris from The Wire. He's going to play some sort of businessman by the name of Ron Samuel Jenkins. So they say businessman, okay? And we already know Jay-Z. He said, he's a businessman. So there's not really too many people that's too legitimate in the power universe. So I'm sure it's not going to be all squeaky of the clean. If it is, that will be a first, okay? So I'm definitely, interested in seeing him on this show. I know he's been making appearances in other series as well. But I'm definitely happy to see him. We have Kyle Vincent Terry. He's playing a character named Obi. I'm not really familiar with this actor. But in his description, he seemed to be, quite familiar with the Blickies and the businesses. So he sounds like somebody I'm gonna like. You know what I'm saying? He got his mind all right. And he got a little gangster in him. So we like that in the trap, okay? And then we have Miss Caroline here. She's playing Noma. And she looks like she's gonna be a connect. She has an illicit global empire, okay? Ooh. Let me drink on my pinky up here. Okay, so she seems like she's going to be a boss, okay? If you watch the previews, she definitely has ties to Mecca. Seemingly, she was above Mecca and was his supplier. So it looks like Tariq is going to be working closely to her. And that's going to be an interesting dynamic. And I'm really curious on how the dynamic between her and Monet would be, because we know Monet don't really mesh well with other women per se. I don't really feel like she would do well. So it's going to be a power struggle. So I'm definitely interested in seeing how that whole dynamic is going to work out with these new characters. But I definitely need some more spice. Okay. And so to kind of end, I have a question for y'all, because Tariq is talking cash, SHI of the T in their previews, talking about, I'm not like my father. I am better than him. Say what now? So I need to ask y'all, who is more St. Patrick-y? James St. Patrick or Tariq St. Patrick? Now, it's hard to compare, because we witnessed Ghost at age 35. That's the age he was in the original Power, okay? We heard stories about his teenhood and what have you, but it's all, subjective. We don't really know too much about James from age like 20 to 35, okay? We just know he was building his way up in the ranks. Tariq, we've seen this little Negro from age like 12, 13 till about 18, okay? So we don't really know what he's going to be at 35. Now, I feel like he has some aspects of his father. They're definitely versatile. I love the fact that he can speak Italian. James, he spoke several languages. So I feel like when it comes to that would definitely suit him as being St. Patrick-y, okay? But we're just gonna have to see, because we already know Ghost. When it came to that love triangle, he was a sucker, okay? He low-key left his whole family for Angie and legitimacy, okay? So I don't know. Put a one in the chat if you think Tariq is better than Ghost or has the potential to be better than Ghost. And put a 2 in the chat if you think he tripping, son. Let me see what y'all talking about. Hey, Bonnie, love, you said you think we'll see Zeke's aunt / mom, grandma at the funeral. I definitely think at least the mother or the person who acted as Zeke's mom, because I feel like she may have to do with his, I would say Lorenzo's death, possibly. Because she gonna be upset because she done sent the boy up there with Nene, and she can't keep him alive for 1 to 2 years. Like, you did a horrible job, Nene. You done raised this boy for what, 22 years? Because he found out he was what, 24? Check my math, because yeah, that whole dinner scene, even though it was fire, it was a lot. Okay, so Nene, only had to make sure the boy was good, just for a little bit, and you F that up. It's a lot. Jacoby said, I'm so hyped, like you can't wait until 11 tomorrow night. Jacoby said he will be better than his dad, but he's someone like him. Okay. DeMarcus said Ghost wasn't all that either. We know you do not love the Ghost, okay? DeMarcus said Tariq is not nowhere near Ghost. Hey, Bianca. You said too. DeMarcus, you said too. Jay, what? I'm waiting for your response. I don't know if that means like you have nothing to say or what. DeMarcus said Kanan was smarter, better than Ghost. I believe Kanan was either as smart, maybe a little smarter than Ghost, but I feel like sometimes his execution was a little short. Like Kanan, he lacked a lot of couth, and Ghost he's more versatile. Kanan, he's just rugged street dude. Ghost, he could put on the hoodie and he could put on the suit. Like that makes you twice as lethal. So I feel like Ghost, had that working for him. HEA, you said too. Nowhere like him. Okay. Jacoby said he moved there during high school. Yes, you are right. But still, nonetheless, Nene had this boy for a short amount of years, okay? Compared to his auntie mama, okay? You still did a horrible job of trying to keep this boy alive. Let's see here. DeMarcus, you said Tariq is tripping hard. Yeah, like 4 years he's been there. Yes, y'all excited about the premiere. Yes, Ghost was definitely sophisticated. Yes. But we gonna see. We are definitely going to see what Tariq, Brayden, everybody has going on. Oh, Lord. And that was pretty much it, y'all. I'm glad y'all came through. I'm glad we were able to kind of discuss where we left off with book 2. Now, of course, we are ready for tomorrow night for the premiere, okay? St. Patrick's Day. All right, so it's almost about that time. My favorite show, Snowfall, will be starting in about 35 of the minutes. Oh, Lord. I'm already stressed out, y'all. I'm sorry my reviews have been a little off schedule. I'm trying to figure out the best time for Snowfall, but please make sure you're in a community tab. Your notifications bells are on. My hopes are to do Snowfall review tomorrow at 6. Worst case scenario, it's going to be on Thursday. I'm trying to probably do it early in the evenings. We're going to see. But I would definitely have it up, the time up no later than noon tomorrow. Of course, if you're just new to my channel, please subscribe. Please like this video. I'm currently reviewing BMF, Snowfall. I will be doing book 2. And of course, I also review the original Power. I'm taking a quick break until Snowfall and Bel Air, which I also review, goes off. And I also do movie reviews. So, go back and watch some reviews I've done, like the 5 Heartbeats, Players Club, all that stuff. And I have some more coming up that I have planned in the summertime, okay? And I got a new show that's popping up in the next month or 2 as well. A great little collab. So I appreciate y'all for coming through. Thank you, DeMarcus. I appreciate the compliment. Yes, HEA clock strikes 12 upon the hour. Ghost. Yes, y'all. But until next time, toodles.